club because there's a heckler that goes to my show and heckles me the entire time.
Hey, does anyone think that pumpkins and
I have barely full earrings.
Pumpkins and what?
the
In
pumpkins?
town.
Well, I'm still we run out.
Well, I'm still homeless and I'm sure.
We need to see if there's something else that can sustain zombies other than pumpkins.
Well, I'm still homeless, but I'm afraid to ask her if she'd let me have a place because she keeps turning me down.
Who are you?
Jax. Will you
I don't have
be the hecklers from the comedy club so I can uniform again?
Fair bait. I don't go to uniform for affairs because I can do them all myself and I can't even see my stitches. I'm like,
That's what it says.
Yeah, you just think you're better than everybody else.
I know.
Just repair it yourself.
I have to tell you guys.
I do.
Yeah.
What? I can't hear. Sorry.
Can you reconsider giving a shot?
Want to hear my joke? Yeah. A law professor is driving down a country road to visit her grandmother when she spots a farmer standing in a field doing nothing, looking at nothing and saying nothing. Overcome with curiosity, she pulls over and yells at the farmer, "Hey, what in the world are you doing?" The farmer replied, "I'm trying to win a Nobel Prize." The lawyer, clearly confused, shouted, "How in the world is standing in your field?" A Nobel Prize medal is awarded to those who are outstanding in their field. Duh. You guys think about it,
Mr. Copper.
Who's it?
Please, you wonder why?
Can you talk to me?
What?
I'm for the opposition.
Papa!
Who's running?
You cheap
Oh,
police!
it's mostly a non-
Wonder why you won the Hamilton claim first.
I'm like, oh my
You don't want to
shower
fight
and
about it,
let's go.
but you just want to.
Okay, now you're
Option
supposed to be, during this
matter.
part, you're supposed to be eating
A lot.
breakfast.
We are?
Oh,
Oh,
have some intestines.
I want to
I
finger.
tell people that Ash is a great neighbor. Who's Ashley?
Hey, Jack, we gotta
True
have
or
a
false?
call.
Did Vampire Bats exist?
Okay.
We should have, like,
I should check a picture.
I didn't even get a piece of the last human that was captured. I think Gloria must have eaten half of it.
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
choose them stuff now. I should take a picture of the table every time.
I had
I thought they were pretty good.
Those
Well,
are.
it says that Ashley, Jack, where she was, and then she ran from college.
Want to know why I won't be a comedian anymore?
Because your dad.
Because people heckle me and they make fun of me. So I need to get hecklers banned because
Apples.
Do you even know what heckle means?
they make
Yeah,
fun of me.
now she does.
It says other zombies have said that your stand-up routine helps them to keep their mind off the increasing appetite for human flesh.
Because I lost my hair. Catch up.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, it is. He's hiding our
Really
team
testing.
That's sticky.
We need a picture of somebody
That's what
else.
you
There we go, yeah.
This is pretty messed up.
You don't seem frustrated as the other song.
Look at this one.
How's it going?
Broken, man.
Sorry.
I made
What is
myself.
she doing that is
We made hot dogs.
Well,
you guys
No
are supposed to
hardiness
be eating
to
like.
eat because I'll touch like.
But the pumpkins look bad this year. I was saying that, and I think that somebody ate half the last person they cut.
No, I got paid.
Because there wasn't enough people around.
I don't know how I'm gonna eat spaghetti, man.
Alright, do we wanna eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll do round two?
Yeah.
Alright, I have to read what I'm supposed to be doing here.
There's 3 of them.
You guys making notes?
What?
Trying to figure out who's the.
I already know. Alright.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to.
Who's dare bait you?
I mean, if you're asking me, it's hey, that was actually pretty good.
Stuff in his face with a big.
What?
How was the intestine? I didn't
Get
try.
some supper, guys.
What's cheese and apples and
What's in
chives?
what?
How's the punch?
Intestines?
The bloody guy.
I don't like trying.
Get
Can
your
we taste some
wires.
spaghetti?
Well,
Yes.
Get your
I want
wires,
some.
man.
And I will pass out when you're sitting down. I will pass out. Ooh, number
You're
2.
passing out. We're getting our own spaghetti, right?
Yeah.
I really don't even know what I'm supposed to eat. Like hanging.
Spaghetti time.
Alex is all over it.
Yeah, I am. Actually.
Does anybody want a drink besides
Extra
punch?
sauce.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
I took way too
Well,
much
did
of
how many
it.
oranges in there?
Yeah, I did. I even got left for them. Yeah.
You know what I did that was good?
What's that?
I did a hot dog and put it in that.
Do we have spoons for like
Bet makes
marinara
sense.
tomatoes?
Which no?
You screwed up my left toe.
Told you I'm not fixing
Amy
anything.
and I were making bowls before
You
this.
already paid.
You sewed on its left toe backwards.
What?
It's really mean.
Big Max, right? Yes, sir.
How do you like? How do you walk when you have a toe on your back?
Yeah. Scrape your toe.
Somebody.
You got me a gecko.
A what? Gecko?
Gecko.
Oh my god, I'm gonna drop that.
I need to take pictures of everybody over there.
Geckos are.
Oh my gosh, I was like, where am I? I'd rather used to have
These
a
are
gecko.
notes.
I'd rather used to have a gecko.
Well, there's some sort of ones, but I don't know if they're.
Ew, Tom.
They're not.
Geckos are lizards.
Yeah, but they're not like any sort of. Yeah, they're not an amphibian. They don't go in
Okay,
water.
feel hungry, mother.
I have a breakdown.
Oh, and yeah, don't forget silverware.
There's meatballs.
Well, it doesn't like.
I know. Nobody does.
Yeah, I know, I don't like that.
Thank
I
you.
made way too much.
What, spaghetti?
Yeah.
We're going.
Michael.
Can you add?
No, meatballs.
There's 2 little cans of it.
Fish and balls.
Yeah, we'll eat it all.
Phones and balls, aren't there? I never had those fish meat bites on Saturday.
Oh, those are gross.
You don't want any intestines?
Should maybe balls and
No, I'm scared to try your intestines.
Let's see.
What is it?
Well, I
I'm
didn't
apples
decide to
and
make
cheese
like
and
a puff pastry, so I just used
Like-
crescent roll things and rolled it out.
Hell, will you cut me a little piece of your intestines?
Yeah, I'm living in the bottom end.
This one's a little piece of intestine.
I got, but she's scared to
I'll
try it.
bring my home some intestine. Alright.
Oh.
Why?
Don't even get me started.
You guys don't live with her? Don't even.
No, but I hang out with her.
So I went online and I just kind of, I didn't want to use like.
That was bold.
It's not
I'm supposed to, but I'm
I'm supposed to buy it.
I guess I'll be parts. Tony made me pick him up off the road.
You had to pick them up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you need a baby arm?
You need a body part. She needed a body
See, he's got no finger.
Made its finger, the middle finger.
Yeah.
That way it's not
part. Hey, Jonas,
nasty.
what about the punch bowl? You didn't text me back.
What?
So
I
I
heard
was
something about
like,
it
fine,
earlier.
fine.
That's in the movie.
I'm not bothered. You text me back.
In the movie theater.
Yeah.
I feel like fun.
I was just walking away.
So
Alright,
what'd you write down?
clue number 2.
Wait, is
I
it
don't
kind
know.
of nothing?
Kinda.
Yes, this is
Kind
kinda
of.
like.
I'm really bad at it. Me too. I'm really bad.
I'm bad at this.
So, I never played.
Oh, my cricket fell.
Oh,
I'm really bad.
failure.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't know what these.
so,
But
you got like art.
I'm always loud.
Like,
I know, Becca told me. No one told me anything.
Can we eat that
No one
though?
talked to me. I told you that I'm canceling my comedy show.
yeah. Oh, probably shouldn't have said that cost me.
Steve,
What, Annie?
do you?
I used to.
Like, I used to be a movie star.
No, last year.
So you
I was drinking milk and you had to.
Well,
everybody's a suspect.
Your spaghetti is awesome. You're good for
Beer is very good.
What is this,
Those
man?
fun.
This is
That's my
weird.
name, I'm not good. Hey,
Something. Is it garlic bread or
I hate
something?
when they have that.
It's like apple bread.
Ooh,
That really was so.
Fun.
you can't even cut it, man. There's bones in this.
I'm so baffled by it.
You're so good.
I don't understand. But
We have to do one of the things.
yeah, I tried.
What?
Name from a can.
Remember Cam?
But you remember, I'm dumb and old.
That's how.
Whoever's the victim
I'm dumb and
can
dumb.
rock out.
Yes, honey.
No, what did you?
Thank you.
Alright.
What did you tell him?
Was I supposed to get that? Say it's
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Steven, what's your name over there?
Dairbait.
Dairbait.
Supposed to
Dairbait,
tell a few people.
yeah.
Wait a minute,
Wait, I was
wait a
supposed to-
minute.
Hear that?
I have to light this alarm for
What?
Okay.
You hear that?
No,
Remind me
I'm
of drinking.
I was hard hearing. But
Okay. I'm absolutely starving.
Oh, yeah, I was
Don't
looking
know
for
how long I
it.
can go without
Yeah.
eating.
I'll be keeping close.
Gabby,
eye.
what's your name?
Jax, but it's J-A-C-Q-E.
I just
Who's right?
need a man, Kelly.
Kelly, you put me in prison.
I did?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. No, what's your name?
Igor.
Igor?
It's not.
That's right.
He's way in.
So you have a hunchback and you say yes, master, all the time?
I'm always talking to Ash.
Oh my god, I have more jokes.
Well, you are
I
the
don't think
joke.
Mario is
Ashes.
smart.
I
Mario,
stand
what's
behind
your
you.
name?
I
What's
stand
your
behind
name?
you. I support you 100%.
That's
You
good.
I'll gladly fight for you
You can be my
anytime.
left hand man.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I'm 100% support Ashers.
Wow.
Alright.
No,
I agree with Ashes.
there's not a list of suspects, just
He is
people when you talk to and find
I would
out.
fight
shoot straight
For
your
you
head.
for death.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't write my
Dairbait's
names
crying.
down. I'm just
I
gonna
don't
write
cry.
Don't cry, Dairbait.
I don't have a heart.
You can make me cry,
Family tomatoes
Oh,
walking down
P-Jack.
the street one sunny day. The little baby tomato started to laugh.
P-Jack, come on, man.
Mother tomato stormed back to the baby tomato, stomped on her, squashed her into red paste and screamed,
Dare
"Catch
me.
up!" Get it?
Dairbait. Fun, great.
Glad you liked your joke.
Right?
That's right.
Kelly, anybody who gets to you, you have to go to me.
What's that?
You need to come over here.
How can you help out
Oh, you're
starving
bringing out
zombie?
the
Handcuffs. I went
I haven't even opened
Are
mine.
they pink?
Get on it!
How can you help out a starving zombie?
Say,
Give him a hand. Ha ha.
I thought, no, what about the
There you
one
go.
that Garrett you?
Why are guys so noisy?
way.
Because of all the coughing.
Mockingbird.
I won't tell you.
What?
Mockingbird.
Oh.
What's a zombie term for Tony Hawk and other professional skateboards? Wheels on wheels.
I like this invested. It's good.
Who's scared to try it?
That is Mario.
No, it's really Mario was ashes?
No.
I should put their real names next to it so I know. Gorian.
You say he, she, or she?
Oh, Cal, it helps you clean up.
Why would I tell people that?
Oh, she helps me clean up.
I'm supposed to tell people that are basically a stand-up comic.
Tell few people.
Yeah, you guys are a few. I really wish hecklers would be banned in the comedy club. I hear the amateurs. I hear they suck.
Tell she's sitting next to you.
Are we supposed to be saying these things so everyone can hear them?
No.
Only a few people.
You're supposed to be very quiet and see.
No, I think Kelly's supposed to say her part first.
Alright, it says we're on steady ashes.
Alright, am I supposed to go first, or
I think doesn't matter. You can do. Where's Rose?
you want me to say my speech or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
have
for the
everybody.
speech.
Alright.
I'll handcuff anybody.
What's your sister?
Kind of support actions that I'm just not ready for it. So just because you're not, because I'm not.
Alright. Cheating, like in school.
I know that the rising frustration of starving for human flesh is
You're never
becoming
gonna take it as
unbearable.
a comment and you need to take a jump.
Can everybody listen, please?
I will start handcuffing
I'm
you.
gonna
So I
stand
don't
up.
want that.
The bones
I'm
line.
gonna get their attention.
I
I swear to God, I'll kill you a second time.
Yesterday, at first talking. Quiet.
Alright. I know that the rising frustration of carving for human flesh, or cravings for human flesh, is becoming unbearable. Every zombie must realize that we hunt for the living humans outside of the borders of Zombie Town. We will break the peace treaty before it's even signed, and the United States government will eradicate our town within minutes and will cease to exist. We got to sustain ourselves on pumpkins and the occasional living human that might wander inside of our borders. There is no other option. With that said, I have decided to reward you all with a special surprise. I have planned a massive town-wide celebration called the Undead Festival. There will be delicious pumpkin dishes, rock and roll performance, and fun zombie games. Yes, there is liquor involved if you wanted to know.
There we go. There.
I missed that. What was it?
Liquor.
Liquor.
I hope this will
Apparently you can't have liquor though.
Like this really needs liquor.
I hope this will allow us to relieve some stress and get our town back in working order, especially since we all live together peacefully in this town for eternity. Your fearful leader, Emperor Ash.
Here, here. More beer, more beer. What's up, girl?
I have ketchup.
Where's ketchup?
Let her catch up.
You wanna hear my joke, guys? Guys, listen to my joke. Are you ready?
Is it?
A family of tomatoes walked down the street one sunny day and a little baby tomato started lagging behind the family. The father tomato stormed back to the baby tomato, stomped on her, squashed her in a red face and screamed, "Ketchup!"
Well,
Ha
should have been there.
I feel like
Here, here.
I feel like these are
Alex, I'm
jokes.
gonna arrest you.
Oh, and the answer is
Yeah, I'm gonna fake
no to the property. Hey, Ashes.
What?
The next movie star and my first choice is the leader of a town of zombies, but I think that an ex-defense attorney would be a solid choice. And I used to be one.
Well, I know he's gonna take my damn job.
Also, be
Would you support me if I took over the government?
Yeah.
No.
Wouldn't you want to?
You're my heckler. You're the reason I don't want to do stand-up comedy.
I wouldn't even need to read a script for that.
Asshole.
What does that have to do with the piece of paper says?
I did.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you know how to
get that far?
Yes, I can unread.
You're gonna teach
No one
them.
else wants it.
No.
And a
What
lot.
does it
Tell
Nope,
a few
I need-
people.
I did tell a few
Please.
people.
Wait, no, I need a
I
place.
don't remember.
Read to him.
Oh,
Cassie, where are you?
Oh, go away, go
I'm
away.
just the host.
Okay.
Oh, and I have to tell you,
You too.
What?
oh, look at, we're being a pet.
So I think.
Oh, okay, try it again.
Hey, I already told you. Who's good guy?
Doesn't even make sense for her.
It's
That's
yeah, you just got here.
I don't appreciate you arguing with me the other morning when you found it the border of zombie town. And then you're telling Ashes that you feel like a story about this. Oh, I know how you feel. What's RCB?
I have that too.
What's RCB? Ashes is gonna do that today. Well, yeah, RCBU?
No, this means
What
I
is
bring up the
that?
handcuffs.
What about RTD too?
RCB too?
I heard something about RTD too.
No, RTD.
Star Wars.
And I have to tell Gordon that I don't believe that he ate the last human.
Who's it going?
That he ate half the last human. That's no.
Katie,
What is that?
Well, before I was saying.
What did you
You're
say?
supposed to be a zombie.
I thought it was supposed to be a person that hunts zombies.
Oh, no.
What, Mrs. Finger?
Well, I have
So he's- I'm
bones
gonna whack him
on my
upside the
back,
head.
so.
Oh, like, what do I say? And I'm like,
Okay.
Go grab my foot.
I don't even
I'm
I'm
know.
just
shaking your hand. I don't really think you
I
ate
was
half
gonna
of
get
the last
last to it, but I just had to try on a.
How it says
I know
Steven did.
I know what you
I
are.
wouldn't know about it.
Hey,
Like, alright.
stop crying about your person.
Huh?
That's what I have to say to her. I'd give her a really weird look and say that.
Yeah. I had a really perverse answer, but I don't think it's
Maybe the
Can I do something now?
We don't need
Well,
to see
you
the
read
live
your
action on
things, and
camera.
if there's something you have to say to someone, you can go ahead and share that information. Are they like optional
No,
or
yeah, they're optional and they.
Okay, who's Ashes?
where the hell is the
Ashes is the mayor
He
with the
filled out
throat
today.
problem.
Okay.
Did you see
Yeah,
his makeup?
Hey, Mario!
Oh my
The
god.
Mario.
non-charter is talking to you.
What?
Face
Okay.
Katie so she can see the throat.
Oh, yeah, that.
What?
Pretty cool.
Look at his throat really quick.
Oh.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh,
No.
okay.
That's why he's.
Okay, I have to ask you, what do you plan to do if some of the zombies stage to revolt and try to take over the government?
I kicked their ass.
I don't want any fighting zombie town, so I hope these arguments can be dealt with
Open.
swiftly before civil unrest occurs.
We're gonna have unrest. If I would be.
You like start with
Wait,
don't
don't
make
make
this.
I'll just pull my knife out there right back off.
I think Ashes Emperor is like state blood to you. I'm the next defense.
Our roads are unstable.
We're gonna be arrested.
Are we?
You should try the
Can't couple
intestine.
like that. We got caught and.
I believe
I
it.
feel like.
They're like bread and they have cheese in it.
Fill me out.
Oh, what my
What did you say?
intestines? It's Gouda.
I
I
didn't.
since I was a child.
I'm kind of fussy and I didn't think I'd like them, but they're really good.
It's not like super sweet.
Yeah,
But it's cheese and apples.
Yeah.
After
I just ate.
Fish, you take
you're gonna want some of
Yeah,
stuff. That's
I got it.
I got it. Fish nailed the word.
It's fucking nasty.
Oh, punch. I was like,
Spit it out, you fish it, you swim.
Just swallow it.
It's your bait, man.
Yeah, go for it.
good boy.
They're so sweet. They're like sweethearts.
What?
Woo.
Those worms.
Oh, she thought she liked sweethearts.
Oh, what's wrong?
I just spell your name.
She spent soaking in punch.
Yeah.
Where'd you find nuts?
That's all right. I think it's that one.
Me?
At
I hope so.
I couldn't find it
Yeah.
anywhere.
Hey,
So I put sour ones in
I'm
there.
supposed to be your wife.
I got my address.
I am Ash's right hand.
I can't die.
Your ash is right here, Dan.
I'm his bodyguard.
And I'm his officer.
Yeah.
Hey, we got it.
I'm gonna eat some more.
I got my spatula when I got town.
Oh, yeah.
I think he forgot. You know, back in
I didn't have
the
time to
day,
get it zombie time, so.
I could. I
I'm
had.
not over there.
I can only tell two people who gave you.
So we're not friends because secrets don't make friends?
Your best friend.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Best friends.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
get it.
now you just made it right.
Just make.
I'm trying to smile, but I can't. But you can see it anyways because of my makeup.
Yeah, his face was weird, don't you think?
You know, yeah, when you do, like, you try and smile, it goes down and it curves.
You have a face
Yeah.
Smile.
I do what I can.
It's
I'll feel
dry,
the throat.
isn't it? You want a picture taken together?
Ew.
Put your gloves on,
French
germaphobe.
I'm a germaphobe.
You're not supposed to be touching people.
I'm gonna be lick you.
I'm ready.
You ready for?
This isn't gonna work.
Wow.
Because
Take a picture of us, Mario.
Well, you want me to?
Don't
Why don't
worry.
you look at me instead of having me get in the freaking spaghetti?
I hope it's.
You moved your face.
Yeah.
That's supposed to
I
hit the
shot-
mayor.
Well, I
You would
tried
raise-
laughing. She's like, I'm gonna hit the
Isn't
spaghetti.
somebody's supposed to be dead here, people?
Who's dead?
I don't know.
Me. Somebody's
No,
supposed to
it
be dead.
says, well, it says something about with moving challenge. What's the moving challenge? Do we have a moving challenge?
I don't think we don't have it. We have.
I noticed the legs sticking
Says
out of the restroom hallway. I went down there and found the victim lying on the
No,
floor.
you have to say that after the murder victim says that they're the murder victim.
Who's the
Does
murder
somebody
victim?
not know
We
that
can
they're
end it
the
right now and
murder
say I killed the person.
Do you have a thingy about?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
Does anyone know that they
That's
died?
on the last
Right
one.
after that.
I haven't tried.
I'm alive because I found him.
I didn't read about me dying. I got my throat slit anyway, so does that count?
No.
Everyone went so quiet. I was so quiet.
Is
The
anything
mayor's
dead?
dead?
now.
No.
No, somebody's
I just
dead.
watched it. Someone died. I don't know who.
It doesn't
Round
say.
2, somebody's dead.
It
I'm
says the
ready,
victim left the ballroom in his or
Who
her
are we
car
missing any
several
like
seconds
important
later.
girls?
Not me. No, but what I'm saying is that
No.
Damn it, Captain,
No,
you
I
wrote
don't have the movie challenge.
It's
So
such
go
a-
to your next thing.
But
Well,
they don't
see,
say
that's-
that right now.
Keep that out.
No, we figure out who killed them.
I'm assuming it's not me.
Me and Derby cleaned up the bones.
Oh.
So
I thought everybody had this. Oh yeah, you guys do have movie challenges right there.
Well, it says
You live.
I do
You
right
are a
there.
team.
Mine had that on the first
Oh,
one.
it is on the
Dude,
first.
that's
The
obviously
movie
the
challenges
easiest
I
thing.
had.
If anyone
I
said
had
But not on the
It says-
second
it
one.
says- it says you discovered the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but
Okay,
Ask-
so mine too.
see if anybody knows the answer to your movie
And-
challenges.
Peyton folklore. If you fed salt to a zombie, what is that supposed to do?
Melt them. That's a slur.
That's a witch.
Return it to its senses.
Alright.
Who said that's a bitch?
What movie? What movie from 1993 features the main characters Max, Danny, and Allison?
I don't know.
Oh, you know it. You got it. Hold on. It was Max. It was Max, Danny, and Allison. Hocus Pocus. Yes, you got it.
What?
Focus,
Hocus
focus.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
know
that was
it.
awesome.
I know.
Alright. You're a teen living on Elm Street. What should you not do?
Sleep.
Yeah, you're right.
Freddy Krueger, my main man.
If you are looking for a job on Crystal Lake, what type of job should you try to avoid?
Camp counselor.
No, damn, you're right.
I don't think they have any cool ones.
Complete the movie title. It's a great pumpkin.
By the ground.
There you go.
Oh.
According to legend, how do you kill a vampire?
Straight to the heart. I just chop off his
Wooden
head.
one.
But yeah,
That's a
from the
different-
Vampire Diaries.
that's a different
Vampire Diaries? Are you kidding me?
That's not what
That's
I
the
watched.
repel.
I don't watch
I'm
it.
into
I don't watch
Supernatural.
it.
I
Are
quit
you
it. I
into
watched like
Oh.
three
Never
seasons.
watched the Vampire Diaries, really, Brian?
No.
You didn't watch
Yeah.
that chick?
No.
Oh my
Chick was
god,
hot.
my women's
I watch Sex in the City. No, I'm joking.
Me and Tom watched that.
I
And
love that
Katie.
movie.
I watched it. You fell asleep.
He's so truthful about it.
That's what happens when you watch movies.
Sex in the City is the shit. Man.
I love Samantha.
She's a girl.
Wait, my second favorite
Yeah.
is Meet the Kardashians.
Old man.
And
I watch it every night.
You love the Kardashians.
Okay, so who died?
Yeah, who died?
I don't know, man.
Who's missing?
Kelly.
Oh, yeah?
I know where she went. Cause I remember hearing something. Gosh, God.
She died.
She went to the bathroom. Yeah, I mean,
Don't worry.
I bet she's just waiting there. You guys will find me.
Who's missing people?
Wait a minute. Am I supposed to go find them?
Then you have to give more clues
I
after
was
you
scared of customers.
Yes, again.
I was planning on standing right by the drive-thru and saying the meat's fresh.
Instead, I thought it was her.
You're supposed to keep busy and tell them, where's your movie question?
I don't have a movie question. I
Mine.
have icebreaker
It's just
questions that are the
something-
stupidest things ever.
It will be over soon, Steve.
Mine was
I'm
pretty
looking.
stupid too, except for the camp counselor one.
I still take a shower.
Mine's a question about
Don't they?
Joe Robbins, you answer the door to blonde hair pulled up in a high ponytail that
What'd
is
he
wearing a short green
Don't take a
dress,
shower.
has fairy wings and a wand. Who is she?
What?
I don't even know.
You answer the door to a little girl with blonde hair pulled up into a high ponytail that is wearing a short green dress, has fairy wings and a wand. Who is she?
Tinkerbell.
That's my question. One of my questions. And what is the classic? I
What?
found the dead person.
What is that?
Paul's dead.
I thought that was
We can't attach it.
She can still talk though.
Oh, no, and me and
It
you
says-
were in a fight.
Oh, we have to find out who killed her, right?
Wait, take a picture of you and your bones.
Wait, she
That's some
Wait,
way
she gets-
different. I saw a bonfire.
She can still talk.
Yeah,
Zombie.
she, as long as she
You want me to
talks
read
in a
it?
ghostly voice, yeah, you have to read that.
Well, I guess I'm not talking in ghostly voice. I guess you can all tell now that I was a human and not a zombie, but one of you was a cold-blooded murderer. As far as the murder goes, I went to the restroom and as I was coming out, someone hit me in the head with this human femur. Gross. I died of blunt force head trauma within about 20 seconds after falling to the floor. I was discovered shortly after my death. This is absolutely heinous. You might wonder why I was a human living in Zombie Town. I was hiding from the mob because I stole the fake diamond from them about 3 weeks ago with some of my clients that I had previously defended on bank robbery charges. I didn't know that my neighbor's brother was a mobster, and my dirty spy neighbor saw us return with the diamond that night and ratted me up to the mob. My home was crawling with mobsters the following day. I was lucky to escape. But I also owed the IRS a ton of back tax money, so I was doomed to go into hiding anyway. So I chose Zombie Town. Honestly, my days were numbered any way you slice it, but let's find out who done it so I can haunt them for an eternity.
So,
But I can't.
And I found you.
I
That's
know.
what my card
She
said.
did too.
I didn't even.
I was trying to
I
attach
knew it. I
my
was
head.
like, where did Kel go? Then I remember hearing about something in the bathroom of like a That's something victim thinks.
Well, damn,
Yeah,
I'm
you're supposed to
completely
say
wrong.
your things after the murder.
I'm completely wrong.
I take this
I believe that
This is
Jack is
the
trying to
bone
speak
that
to
they
revolt
smacked
and
me in
take
the head
over
with.
Emperor's Omnia.
Body need it.
You have some weird feelings about you, Jack.
The murder's
That-
fingerprint. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you.
That she's not seeing as everyone like goes attention to Jack and not to others about how they feel about him or her. But do not be too obvious that you are on this meeting. Alright, now you can go out.
Sorry. Okay. I left Zombie Town Hall Ballroom at the same time as Ashes left. We both went outside. Ashes stayed on the front steps of the town hall, and I went down the street to your home. I had to check on a few things. When I came back to the town hall, I noticed a leg sticking out of the restroom walkway. You went down there and found the victim lying on the floor. You started yelling at the other zombies. Came to the restroom to see what was happening. The murder's fingerprints would have been on the murder record. Nobody in Zombie Town wears
Alice
gloves.
been killed.
And I found her.
And you found it.
No, because I wear gloves.
What did you just say? There was no fingerprint found on the thing?
The murder's fingerprints would have to be on the murder weapon. Nobody in Zombie Town wears gloves.
So it wasn't me.
The one who discovered the body should always be considered the suspect.
Oh, crap. Read the bottom parts. Alright. Because my eyes are starting to bother me.
Is it your time?
Yeah,
Yep.
he can do it anytime he wants.
What am I supposed to do?
Except the
This bottom
last
parts.
round.
Okay. You assisted Fun Fun in the cleanup of the front zombie town earlier today. You all had to pitch in to clean up the town a little bit to make Zombie Town somewhat more pleasing for the Undead Festival. You and Fun Fun arranged a random bones lying around the town from home into a pile next to the main entrance. There still, however, are human bones lying everywhere in Zombie Town. It looks trashy and barbaric. Slacker women's guy. It's like a women's guy. I just read all of them.
Go all the way to the bottom.
Okay. Zombies have insatiable appetites for human flesh. Why did the murderer not eat the victim? What zombie would kill a human man but not eat them? You left the zombie ballroom 1 minute after the victim left the ballroom. You went outside and walked down the street to get some fresh air. You remember seeing Ashes when you walked outside, but she had gone inside by the time you came back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get dessert.
Thank you.
Straight off, I'm the killer.
My eyes are killing me.
Well, at least you're not dead.
Who's next?
He was.
Wanna read mine?
It's Kathy.
I still have to
Your
put
eyes are better than mine.
more Oreo on the top of mine.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you want me to come do that?
Sure. Well,
Yeah,
do you have to talk? You can talk. I'll bring it to you.
You might have touched the weapon before. All these kinds of them on the ground outside. This appears to be a fresh one from the pile from the last year we found in Zombie Town. The pile is right outside of Zombie Town Hall. We left the room 11 minutes before Fun Fun discovered the body on the restroom floor. We went to the rest of the room when you left the room and came back to the ballroom 5 minutes later. The murderer has to know the victim was not a zombie. This type of act would never kill a zombie. It is legal to do such a thing to another zombie in Zombie Town. The perpetrator was turned to be in prison if she or he were not arson punished. The Undead Festival, which was town-wide, sat down when every zombie was in the ballroom, town hall for the end of the festival reception. There were exceptions. Some went outside for various reasons. Some went to the buffet room. Some went to the restaurant. You should find out where everyone was around that time of the murder.
Am I the one that killed you? Like.
You want me to read
I'm
mine?
pretty
Because
sure
I never
you
knew
I think
that this was in there until now.
Yeah, I've already accused you, so.
Well, I left the party a couple times. Had too much pumpkin juice earlier. I know what time. I don't know what time that I left, but
We should make.
I think I left.
You can
I
fix
don't think
it
I
as
left the last 15 minutes before the murder. I don't think I've ever even touched the murder weapon before. You should check into the motives. Who had motives to kill a victim? It's typically the one with the biggest motives and the most to gain by the victim's death.
I guess I'll read mine, because this is my second one. I never knew it was in my little envelope. I left Zombie Town Hall Ballroom 3 minutes after Taco left the ballroom. I went outside to get some fresh air. Zombies still appreciate fresh air. A room full of undead doesn't smell very nice, and even zombies can't stand it very long. You were gone for a total of, well, I was gone for a total of 6 minutes. I might have touched a weapon before, but there are all kinds of them on the ground outside as this appears to be one of the piles of fresh ones from the last human found in Zombie Town. This pile was right outside of Zombie Town Hall. It would be wise to find out where everyone was the time the victim was murdered. The victim left the ballroom and her dead body was discovered only 6 minutes later. Roots analysis.
I left the ballroom about 30 seconds after the victim left the ballroom. I noticed the restroom was occupied. Must have been the victim, so I immediately came back to the bottom station. I did hear noises in there, but nothing unusual, so the murderer must not have been in there with the victim at that time. When I returned to the ballroom, I realized that a number of other zombies were missing, such as Ashes, Keyjack, Fun Fun, and Darebait. There might have even been others missing, but I know for sure that they were not in the room when I returned. The killer had to be in decent shape to pull off a murder like that.
Round 3. You guys have to write on your papers who you think the murderer is.
Right now,
I don't have a pen.
Yes.
there's a whole bunch of kids.
I don't have it. Paper, but I'm gonna write it on.
He's dead.
Oh, looks like yours.
We didn't even,
I'm not
we
playing
didn't
it,
read
so.
it. Mine's sold.
Mine basically like I just
Mine's blinking.
You're on instruction.
You hear that, Darebait?
That's fun.
I need to use somebody.
I just cut it off.
What?
Cut it off.
I've been meaning to make an appointment, but I just keep
I'm gonna grab some
I don't have a motive.
It's here ridiculous.
Am I supposed to?
Give me my
For working who did it? Yeah, I'm supposed to.
You guys can.
I came in late, but I know I'm working with it.
I don't have a
Does
motive.
everyone have,
I don't
Kathy,
know
does
if I
everyone have to read their post-murder evidence and alibi? Do we all have to read them?
Oh, you just made that the other day for Ryan's birthday.
Oh, yeah. Everybody has to read their. Tom can read this.
Okay, listen to Tom before.
Zombies have insatiable appetite for human flesh. Who would kill a human and not eat them? I left the ballroom approximately 2 minutes after Darebait left. I went outside, get some fresh air, because a bunch of undead zombies in the room with a powerful stench. You noticed Darebait was outside. We went back inside only 2 minutes after we got there. We were outside for approximately 4 minutes and came inside after we heard everyone screaming about the dead human body. The murderer had to know the victim was not a zombie. This type of act would never kill a zombie. And it is illegal to do such a thing to another zombie in zombie. The proprietor would certainly be imprisoned if he or she RCB.
What the hell? It's him, the orange man.
Way to ruin the armchair.
That's Becca Pooh's seat.
I might have.
Yeah,
Sit over here.
There.
How are we doing, Mike?
We're doing.
Have some food. Those intestines are really good.
Ice. Read yours.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
gave some to the
Full
customer.
blood would kill a human and
They're
not
not called zombies.
Okay, everybody listen to Savannah.
Who would kill a human and not eat them? The murderer had to know the victim was not a zombie. This type of act would never kill a zombie. It is illegal to do such when another zombie is not found. The perpetrator would certainly be imprisoned if he or she was not
What does RCB?
I don't know. Why don't we know what it means?
Maybe it's me, maybe I know.
Kelly died?
She was the victim.
Where's his?
Oh,
Yeah,
did
you're-
Herbert too?
No, he needs another. He needs one.
Okay,
Is it
well, I'm
right?
not
Starting
going
off
Oh, this is
with
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This
But
watch
you're a
is off,
prisoner
right?
anyway, so you
No.
wouldn't care about that, would you? You didn't even have a chance to touch the murder weapon, you just got released from prison for the festival. If your prints were found on it, you'll be a huge suspect. The victim left the ballroom and his or her body was discovered 6 minutes later.
Hey, Did Chris ever tell you what was on the fingerprint thing?
Failure. Okay. Where did we go?
Oh.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, that's fine.
It's my sheets, don't worry about it.
Oh, your sheet.
Yeah, he has to stay.
Oh, shut up.
There's nothing that goes on that bed.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know what that crunchy stuff in the middle is.
Okay.
That's
gross.
That's fun.
Alright. Everything.
Fingerprint.
Yes, to read his.
Yeah, redress. The bottom,
On the
just
top?
these ones.
Yeah, he deserves.
We
You
got
might have touched a murder weapon before. Who knows? They're everywhere. All over Zombie Town. You frequently patrolled around the Undead Festival all night, so you've not been at the ballroom the entire time. Your military, if they are with you tonight, remain by your side the entire time. The murder weapon looks fresh. It's probably from the last human captured and eaten by a zombie in Zombie Town. The murderer's fingerprints would have to be on the murder weapon. Nobody in Zombie Town wears gloves.
That's one.
Wait, what'd you say?
What?
Nobody in Zombie Town wears
It's awesome. But me. Because I'm a German like stuff.
Just put something around it.
So is that a murder weapon? Or is that
You guys
not?
want to
No,
see
that's
that? You guys want a picture of you three in the
I
bones?
don't know.
That's all they are.
I had to check my.
Who's gonna be jumping?
Knocked in the head by that.
Okay, well,
Get over here.
now you guys have to decide who the murderer is.
Oh,
Oh, everybody's
I voted.
examination though.
Yeah, you gotta read it while she's taking pictures.
Okay. So latest fingerprint examination report. Five fingerprints were lifted from the femur. It will be designed and reported as fingerprint A, B, C, D, and E. The 5 suspects were Ash the Emperor, as fingerprint A, me as fingerprint C, Keyjack as fingerprint E, Darebait as fingerprint B, and Fun as fingerprint D.
And your fingerprints are really close.
And you broke my finger.
Asshole.
Wait, he's bleeding a lot.
What?
He's off.
I'm a zombie.
Okay,
We should walk down Main Street after
everybody write who they thought did it, and then we'll put out the final.
this. Me, I don't have a pen.
I wrote it.
Your pen doesn't work. I got you saying
I
it.
got to give that to the shop.
What's that?
No.
Thanks, Ice.
You're
Rocket.
Oh, did I? She got
I
it.
guess,
left in the back of the head, bro.
Suspect.
I guess, the Gorian down there.
I don't know why though.
What am I supposed to make?
Okay, what?
That's mine. Do you have a paper for
You
him?
guess what these for? My fingerprint wasn't on that damn thing.
But he,
Alright,
You
please.
think mine would have been? I thought for
he
sure
just
I
had
would have
the
been.
second one. Didn't get around to it.
No, like a paper like this.
Oh,
She's gonna get you yours like this.
I am Bobby.
he doesn't really know who.
No. I'm gonna be like Bobby from Supernatural. That show.
Yes.
Love him.
Thank
So
God.
sad that they
Sucker
killed him.
died. I
Because
just got the end of it. There's like 170 episodes.
Because-
Just got the end of it.
I swear that they do more stupid things when Bobby's not there.
I love me some Bobby.
Okay, then you guys go around the table and say who you think did it. Please.
Okay, I think Fish did it.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I like how fun.
I think Darebait did it.
Fun.
Ashes. Fun.
Papa.
Okay, he did it.
Who did it? Who do you think did it?
He didn't hear all the evidence.
Hey, we forgot to have dessert.
Oh yeah, hey Steve, what do you think?
No, he said.
Mike said I did it because I'm a zombie. I think Ashes did it.
I'm blaming the slacky ass dude.
I think Gorian.
Whoa.
I don't
Do we
slack.
say why?
Hey, there's bones
Because-
all over the place in Zombie Town. You're not picking that.
Everybody's a zombie
And I
except
used the
apparently.
baby
Your
arm.
sister
Except for me. I think
Ah.
Gorian did it because he was
No.
the one person who said, I know what you are. He didn't
The
know I
legs
was
are in the
zombie.
toolbox.
Gorian knew I wasn't a zombie because he said it to me. He's like, I know what you are. He knew I was human.
I got it on the side of the road.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's really because
All
what he saw it
Don't
said
wash
right
it off.
because I know what you
right,
are.
now
I
you
changed
guys can
mine.
have dessert, and I'll give you the final round. The final round you guys have to do in the order of the numbers that are on your thing.
What number am I?
I think mine said 2.
I'm one.
Me too.
I'm four. I'm six. I'm 11.
I'm at the end.
No, the final round, they come in different numbers.
Your shirt's so cute.
Thank you.
Back of it.
It's very bony.
Yeah, that's really.
I didn't know I was supposed to be a zombie. I thought I was supposed to be like a real living person that hunts zombies. But it works because I
Hey, turn around. Here is a monkey that hunts zombies. She's a. Come here. You're a monkey that hunts zombies.
Weird,
right?
You touch my neck now.
I wanted to have Rhea on like a little leash, like my little like I was Michelle,
Oh, yeah.
right? But she didn't want to come. She was like, I want to
Right. Right, but he's also the chef, and if he ate half of the last
I'm
bottle,
only
he
up
wasn't
to
really hungry.
season 2.
Yes, I told him, but I
Oh
can't
my
be eating half of the last bottle.
I'm only. I'm really
It's
hard.
the last season of the show.
Like,
I'm only on season 3.
Anyways, I'm really trying. We don't have.
This episode does.
Watch out. Everyone shut the hell up and get food.
That's right, Mara. Use food.
Okay, everybody, don't you guys want for dessert?
Where's the
So, I thought I
So right now, I'm trying to say
here,
this
this
is
is
the
what
radio
you
watching gummy worms.
Oh, I got it.
Can we just go get ice cream?
Birthday. That is ice cream.
So I had so much space for your dirt cake, but you guys need spoons?
I know.
I can get spoons.
I'm gonna steal you tomorrow.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was really
We're
nice.
working
I need a picture of the dirt cake.
Chris, you working tomorrow?
Wait a minute.
You want me to second?
buddy?
Everybody
Working
have
tomorrow?
dessert on one side of the spoons.
That we could do third until the
Chris,
cards
you working
come up.
Are you talking
And
about
then
the
you're
person that bumps
when
up?
the cards
Yeah,
come
you're
up.
gonna
Chris,
let
the
me
cards will
Hey, comma. You talking about the person that bumps up?
Go out on
I
the
tried
floor
to.
and then
Yeah,
work.
so I'm not going
He's too
crazy on
tired.
second.
You know you get charged to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we can do, like, if you're.
Yeah, we need dirt cake and then I'll pass out.
I've been trying to get, like, cake slice off, so, like, every.
No, don't get
Is that gonna come up, Mike?
Yeah.
What the heck are you doing? You don't even see, I'll put on my shirt. I am the victim
And
of
me and Leslie did
You're
it
not
like that
cold
today, and it worked out pretty well.
Okay.
Mine being
That's
red.
it.
I mean, I just wanted to double
Just
check.
like it.
White envelope. Okay with her to do again.
Class.
Yeah,
Oh.
it worked out
Actually,
pretty
just
well.
We got cocoa in it.
Yeah, it sounds
It's
good.
big blood. Come here.
Oh, no, get out.
Where are the white envelopes?
Awesome.
I just had them.
Mike, come here.
What's this on your head?
Is it good music?
No, country.
I can't.
So then,
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Then-
See, I sit pretty far
I'm
out.
sorry, I stole
Listen,
your
country,
seat for
I'll
a
stop.
second, Chris.
The way he hit my fingers.
Wait,
I
am I
didn't
good?
really long.
The way he hit fingers.
And these are just my normal.
You confuse me for a man or a lady because I don't have an Adam's apple.
You don't have an Adam's apple? Is that a real thing?
No, I mean
No,
like.
I was like,
for my character.
I was like, I'm pretty
Seriously?
sure-
Very good dirt cake.
How much slept my
Oh,
throat
right
Adam's
over there.
apple.
Cute.
Confused me for a
Phew,
woman.
I was like, where are the freaking
Yeah.
Tomas, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know, but you gotta keep it low because they gotta read the.
I don't even know.
I don't have my lady here.
I killed her when.
Hey, you gotta put it down low. You guys gotta read it.
Did somebody get a ghost now? Shouldn't you just be like a zombie now?
Topper, you're number 1 to read.
Yeah, but you ate half the last human we brought. in, so you're
TJ.
hungry. I'm still in.
Number 3.
My fingerprints were on the wall.
4.
Sword gloves.
4.
4.
5. Fun.
Oh my god, that's impressive.
6.
I thought I was 7.
No, this is the order that they have to. The final
Your
round
cake?
has to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, eat spaghetti. I thought it was mine.
Wait till everybody gets back.
Gabby.
Yes. I heard my name.
Paul. This is the order that you have to read them in.
Alright,
First one to
Understand?
read.
Why?
I didn't.
Because the murderer comes.
No.
Does it tell you who the murderer is on these things?
Oh.
Not until the end.
I know what better you get back to this next afternoon.
You're free to change movies. Not kind of friend. That's how my iPod. No.
I like it.
Just
Yeah.
listen to crap.
Just have everybody.
Listen to crap. You take a listen to tech.
break that shit.
Do you listen to techno, like just like every day?
You're fine, that's actually techno. I can squeeze my fat ass through.
Like, I feel like, I don't know. I wouldn't just.
No, I'm reading with about 10
I know
seconds.
somebody that does that. He like makes some dance
I'm
moves
tired.
like different beats.
I had no nap today.
I can understand like negative, you know, if you're,
Okay,
like,
you guys.
partying or at a club or something, but.
Wait till you get
Okay, Copper, go.
Okay. So
Yeah.
first, everybody gets movie quote. Did any of you dum dums bring me gum gum?
Oh, I'd be too.
Come on, you guys.
No! Oh my
What's
god, I know it.
Did you read
I-
it?
Yes.
Read it again.
Did any of you dum dums bring me gum
Night at
gum?
the museum, is that what you said?
Yes.
Your sister said it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's my favorite part.
okay. I thought that Key Jack was a risk to all of us because she or he broke out of Zombie Town, and while I thought she or he was out of hunting for humans in the United States territory. But I suppose if Key Jack was actually human, that was probably not the case. But nothing less, I thought Key Jack was a zombie. I would have never known that simply a head injury could kill him or her. I definitely would have eaten at least part of Key Jack, so I'm not the guilty one.
Tom's reading for me. My eyes are killing me.
Wait, who's number two?
Steven, but Mom's reading
You
it.
gave me the easiest.
Alright, movie quote. Max, can you earmuff for me? Really well, but not to know this movie yet.
So what?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I feel like I'm old enough, if you
Max.
know.
Oh, I know. Max, can you earmuff? Has Will Ferrell in it?
What is it?
Awful.
Oh,
Never even heard of it.
oh my god.
You're way too young.
Becca, this
I'm
was
older
so
than
I
you
wish
are.
I would've known, I wish I would've
I
known
look
that.
older than him.
You're good.
The old man died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
I just
Alright.
actually like that.
You might be the right
I just dipped my finger in your thing.
Reading.
I knew something was up when Key Jack never needed me to sew any parts back on or make any other repairs. I mean, any three. Where was that? Any 3-week-old zombie has torn or ripped off something, but I never would have thought that a human could live among us. I mean, they don't even smell like us, less look like us. Key Jack was definitely talented to pull it off this long. I was angry at Key Jack for not awarding me the Hamilton mention, but I didn't do it. Furthermore, I'm so hungry that I would have done nothing left with Key Jack but burns. I'm not guilty. Key Jack's ghost is next.
See you. Well, it was easy to pull off living among you as human. I was hiding in Zombie Town from the mob and the U.S. Treasury, so I guess my death was imminent anyway. I got my supplies from Hard's Joke Shop. I was using the Halloween 12th palette theatrical makeup to create my zombie face and hands. I also used liquefied roadkill and sprayed it on for a nice undead aroma so none of you would sniff me out as food. And I kept a packet of ice in my pocket in case anyone ever wanted to shake my hand after a real estate deal. But I forgot to bring some ice with me tonight. My bad. But I did have to freshen up frequently every night at my home often, but I still never counted on any of you figuring out my big secret. And since we're all being honest here, my mother met me and bought me a steak dinner the other night when I sneaked out of Zombie Town. I just couldn't take the pumpkin food anymore. What?
No, I touched just
Couldn't
put
take
on
the pumpkin food anymore. Plus, she slipped me some more makeup because Hard ran out of stock. I couldn't have been the only one buying this stuff. What are you guys using it for anyway? But I despise all of you, and especially the murderer. Hurry up and figure out who's done it so I may start my eternal haunting. Yeah, hover. I'm hovering. I think you really said I'm not gonna let it
Dance on the table.
Oh, you're right.
Who's number
I'll let it
4?
slide this time.
Who's number 4?
Dorian.
That's me. Alright, movie quote. And yet, to have come so far, still bearing the ring, the Hobbit has shown extraordinary
Lord of the
resilience to its people.
Which one?
2.
First one.
Who says it?
The old man.
Alright. Darn! I figured out that Key Jack was human, but I definitely would have eaten all of Key Jack if I was the one who did it. I'm definitely not the murderer, but I am guilty of being too slow to the punch. I just thought I could do it later and eat Key Jack myself. Teacher would be greedy, huh? I'm so hungry and I'm upset that Kija's not going to eat now that she's been dead too long. Humans are just like lobsters. You can't eat them or cook them. If they're already dead, they taste horrible and they make our tongues hurt. Fun, take it away.
Now, if you don't, this is my movie quote.
Yes.
Now, if you two don't mind, I'm going to bed before either of you can come up with another clear idea to get us killed or even worse, expelled.
Oh, that was.
Not gonna die?
Yeah.
Way to run from the scene of the crime.
Not gonna die second time?
Well, I didn't do it. I mean, I didn't like Jack because she heckled me at the comedy club. But that's no reason for murder. Plus, how would I ever guess that a human would be able to live with us here in Zombie Town? But I do have a couple of jokes for you. What do you get when you cross a vampire with Jack Frost? Frostbite. What do you call someone who puts poison in other people's cornflakes? A serial killer.
Okay. I'll be back. What movie is it from?
Oh, Terminator.
Come on now.
You're gonna say it right.
I thought you were getting up and leaving.
Okay, I'm not guilty. I mean, I admit we got into a fight at the border of Zombie Town the night that Jack left Zombie Town for the night. Please don't RCB me. Please, Ashes, please.
What is RCP?
I don't fucking.
We gotta
You
Google
wrote
it when we get
No,
home.
she printed it.
I didn't tell you that we got into a fight and that Jack left Zombie Town because I didn't want to worry you. I thought I could just reason with Jack and make sure she never did that again. But our argument was no reason for murder. Even if Jack threatened to tell you that I was hiding the secret from you, and if you knew, you'd probably RCB me. I also had no idea that Jack was a human. I maybe suspected it, like a lot of us did, but I'm not certain enough to swing a femur at her head. I'm definitely not a fighter. I don't know what's next. Whatever it's next.
My head.
Oh, next.
It says who's next on the bottom.
I have Ice, Jack Zombie, Story, and fucking
Ice.
Ice, speak up, girl. Does somebody here report story or report?
No. Okay.
Well, mine's longer than yours.
Yeah, everybody listen to the murderer over here.
I'm not the murderer.
No, but you would murder.
Oh.
I did pieces of my ass. Well, you all know I had photos to film Keith Jack. But if I would have thought for a second that Keith Jack was human, and then it's just seen her, I guess Keith Jack didn't want any of the prisoners to get released because that would simply need more zombies for her to figure out her secret of being human. Whatever, so I'm definitely not the one who did it. I would have never mixed it up.
So it's my turn. I didn't do it. Jack refused to reward me at home where here in Zombie Town, but I'm pretty sure it was directed from the top. Actually, the Emperor hates me because we did a film in Hollywood together a long time ago. They nearly killed each other on the movie lot during the film. We simply didn't get along. I might have been a suspect if Ashes was murdered, but I didn't have that much against Jack. This is until I found out she was a human. But that was after her death.
Okay. Who's next? What number have you got here?
What's your number?
Mine was 8. Who was number 9? Did you give me?
No,
Yeah, it's on your envelope.
Alright, so Mike's next, right?
Who's
'Cause
number 9?
Mine's-
Oh, 9's missing. 11.
what did yours say? 12?
Mine 12. Oh, maybe I can't read the letters.
10.
10, and then
12, 13. Alright. Or read all these.
No, yeah, you gotta do the movie quote, I guess. I didn't.
But I'm old.
When I was in China on the All-American Ping Pong team, I just loved playing ping pong with my
It sounds like you hit
legs a
a
lot.
Forrest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he sounded like that.
Shut up. Obviously, I'm not trying to reduce the zombie population, so why would I try to take one of us out? Even if I didn't care for Jack's point of view, I always knew there would be an involuntary military draft of Ashes, and I have spoken about when to implement the program.
I'm awake now.
And if I knew Jack was a human, I'd definitely hunt him or her down and allow us all to share him or her for dinner tonight.
Feels a lot.
So I'm innocent in this crime. Even if you call it a crime, actually, it's totally legal per our upcoming agreement with the U.S. that will be officially signed by both Ashes and the U.S. President tomorrow night for a zombie residing in Zombie Town to hunt a human that is within the borders of said town. And I'm supposed to glare at someone. What's this about?
You can glare at me, I'm dead, I won't share.
Squash, break, professor.
No, that's good.
Alright, go little one.
Alright. So it says, "Good morning, Roz, my succulent little garden snail. Who will you be staring today?" Who will we be staring today?
Monsters Inc.
Yeah. Alright, so. Well, since we're all being honest here and Asher seems like he's in a chipper mood, I'd like to get something off my chest. My boss, Professor Capsic, and I have been working on a new formula to resurrect the dead from the cemetery. Unfortunately, we've tried it out on 5 corpses thus far with horrible results. The H5N1 zombie virus that infects the living keeps the brains intact, and that's why we really didn't change much from when we were living. However, when it infects a corpse, it is the dead brain that is trying to function and makes them crazy and very irrational. So we've got these folks locked up in cages in our secret science lab in the back of the cemetery. But the doc thinks he's perfected the formula to rejuvenate the dead brain and makes these monsters just like us. But in the meantime, these boys in the middle of Manhattan, and you're going to have a healthy extraction. Sorry, it's kind of hard to follow. Plus, once we have this formula available via mass production, we can sell this to the highest bidder, like to foreign militaries in Zombie Town. We'll be more than rich. Also, I must admit that I'm not like the rest of you. Back in Sunnyvale, Professor Capsic injected me with the preliminary vaccine to the H5N1 virus that actually infected me and turned me into a zombie like you, but with superpowers. I have telepathy, super zombie strength, and I can fly. The doc is also working on producing massive quantities of this mutant strain so we can also sell this formula as well to foreign militaries. What government wouldn't want an army of irrational beasts led by an army of superhuman powered zombie warriors? Zombie Town will be the richest town in the world. We'd have international security and be a world superpower. Sound like a plan?
Okay, now it's Damien, right?
Yep.
What's your movie called?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. I only have one question. Where is Harvey?
Batman.
Which one?
Second one, said by Joker.
Darkman.
No.
No.
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh my god.
That's the last one.
I've never really seen Batman.
I skip my backstory and go see Batman because they just did it the night before.
So did they.
I think I've seen it. Hey, wait. Savannah forgot to do her movie code. Go ahead.
Oh, you Mysterio. I think I had a bowl of Mysterio for breakfast. Spider-Man. Oh wow, how'd you hear that from me?
Alright, so read the thing.
Not guilty. I certainly didn't want that dumb joke shop next door to my joke shop. And Keyjack is the one who awarded this sword to my competitor. But I would never imagine that we had humans living with us here in Zombie Town. Ashes.
Alright, now it's fine. You two can't guess this because you're already gonna know it. I'm a nice shark, not mindingless eating machine if I change this image. I must first change myself. Fisher for friends.
Oh!
Finding Nemo.
Alright, you are not the murderer, the hostess is the murderer. No, I'm joking.
That scared me for a minute.
Yeah.
Did you used to do that?
Yes. Oh my god.
Let
That's
me
like my
clear the
favorite
air.
freaking movie ever.
Let me clear the air and let zombies know what's going on here. Everyone hold up your solution cards. Feel it?
The solution card? Mine's in here.
Anyone with the heart on the right upper corner is a non-infected human. Second, if the letter R appears on the bottom corner, these are very brave humans that came into Zombie Town as part of a very daring reality TV show called Soul Survivors Zombie Town.
Oh my god.
I survived.
Wait, you're a zombie? Okay.
They
What does it mean?
they believe.
You're a human in part of a reality show. So if
Yeah.
you're a heart, you're a human. And if you have an R, you're a human that's part of a reality show.
I'm a human and an
If you have enough show.
I have nothing.
I don't have any
I have
zombies.
nothing.
You're a super
Alright, let me
zombie.
finish. I have so much more to say.
I mean, look at me, that's obviously
They
not
believe,
human.
they believe all they need to do is live here a year and they'll win $5 million. Now laugh hysterically. Oh shit, I'm supposed to do that. Ha ha ha! There we go. Let me let you in on one secret. The show producer started with 20 of, I can't even read it, of you here's in Zombie Town 3 weeks ago. And each of you were tricked into thinking you were only one here. But you were all that was left as the rest of you were hunted and eaten by zombies. The game rules as written in state. The last one to survive is the winner, and there can only be one sole survivor at the end of the year or nobody wins. The producer only cares about the show ratings. They don't want to give away the money if they don't have to. They shove a huge pile of release forms at you, and you want to be on the show so badly, you sign them without reading anything. Big mistake. The form you signed stated the zombies retain the right to hunt and kill you when they discover you are a non-effective human. Oops. So you might wonder, how does Ashes the Emperor know about this, and who would Ashes allow it? Don't forget my background, folks. I was a Hollywood movie star and still am. I'm still a human too. I'm here under heavy camera surveillance filming a documentary about zombie life. So why did I murder Keyjack? I knew Keyjack wasn't covered by I knew Keyjack wasn't a cover lately, but I pulled all the clues together about Keyjack tonight and figured it out. The warm hands, the appetite for repairs, and definitely not as frustrated as the rest of the zombies. So Keyjack had to be disposed of immediately. Especially since she stirred up potential trouble for my dictatorship. It's like a Fidel Castro moment. If zombies here knew a human could actually live among them undetected, well, that's a huge problem. I quickly realized everyone zombie in town would doubt everyone and start to test everyone, possibly even me. And the civil unrest was imminent. I don't even know how to say that. Imminent, yeah. But I'm not going anywhere, and if anyone has a problem with being led by a human, let's fight right now.
Alright, let's do it.
Mario was the murderer!
Yeah!
Knew it!
Going on over there.
It's
going on?
Steve, you have skull duct tape on your
Alright. Yes, I do. I have cold duct tape in my toolbox too.
Please